Hi, I'm sorry I didn't just go live. I just went live now. I thought I was live. Huh, interesting. But now I am live. Thanks for coming in, you guys. Thanks for clicking on the video. I think we're going to have a special caller call in today. Hey, Michael, we're going to have a special guest. His name is KP. If he shows up. KP is a tarot reader. I would love to hear your voice. Let's do this. Let's have a convo. So I did pull my number 8. How do you call in? I don't know. That's a good question. KP, how do you call in? Is there any settings or anything? Do you have StreamYard? Share. Not invite. I don't see a share button. Maybe try copying that link and pasting it in your URL. KP's dehydrated. It'll be a second. Michael, do you want me to read for any celebrities? Online, through the internet? Who should we do? Meghan McCain. Okay. The 9 of Cups, all of her wishes coming true. Material happiness, good health. 2, the Hermit, Virgo energy. This is about going within for clarity, a quest for personal truth, spiritual illumination. Solitude, big time solitude card. It is the year of the Hermit. 2, death, beginnings, endings, transformation. A big death card. Ooh. I forgot something. I need to find something real quick. I found it. I had to find my rolling papers. Just to let the other viewers know, this is donation based. If you'd like a reading today, please donate to the channel. Oh, Sexy Gina, I'd love to answer that question. But we're doing donation hour. Donate what you can and I can get you a full reading. Hi, Western Trucking. How's it going? I haven't seen you in a while. I hope you're well. You're also the former pilot, or you want to be a pilot. That's what I remember. Good. I'm pretty good. I just woke up from a dream that was pretty scary. I had a fight with my ex in my dream. Dreams are weird, aren't they? Very bizarre. Yay, Michael's going to make me a playlist. Are you going to call in, Michael? To call in, you guys, you just have to have the invite link, which I posted. Let's make this more exciting today. Call in. That's so sweet, Michael. I can't wait. Oh, I'm sorry, Western. See you later. Take your time, KP. I got all evening. Maybe not all evening, but it is exactly 4:20. Oh, yay. Laura, I wish it just wasn't you. I wish there were others. I wish there was multiple Lauras. We're going to duplicate Laura. I have no idea, KP. Sour D cookies. Yes. Sour cookies. Oh, just a second. Is everybody on? Not important. KP? Hello, hello. Trying, Ash. Oh, it's a whole lot of static, KP.
No, can you hear me?
Oh, now I can. Good. Laura, can you wait just a minute?
No, if she was about to come up, let her come up.
I have to do a reading for
I'm
Laura.
trying to work through some things.
Okay, I'm going to do a reading for Laura.
Yeah,
Yes,
go ahead, do your thing.
let's get it, Laura. You have the Nine of Cups. This is wish fulfillment, all your wishes coming true, material abundance, and good health. I knew we would pull a good card today. Ooh, to the Ten of Cups. This is total family contentment, total love and support. To the Six of Wands, victory, triumph. Wow, Laura, this is your day. Six of Wands, victory. And the Page of Cups on the bottom. This just goes to show that donators get really good cards, you guys. If you want to be like Laura, donate to the channel. Be a rock star. KP, I donated to KP to do a reading for me. How you doing, Ash?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm in the building. What's up? What up?
Hey,
What up? What up?
KP. What up, KP?
Chilling, chilling, chilling. What up, everybody? My name is KP. Formerly readings. I mean, not formally. Formerly KP Tarot, right? But now my channel is readings by KP. So y'all can holler at me. All my contact information is in the description box. How you reach out to me to inquire about my services or anything like that, y'all just go over the readings by KP. And then like I said, and all maybe I can post it over here somewhere. But yeah, y'all can contact me via my channel. I don't have a website or anything like that, but you can book with me through I do have a link to where you can book with me, but it's cheaper if you book with me directly. So I think you called me over here for a reading. You said you had a dream, right?
Yes, KP.
What happened? Somebody stole your cookies?
I had a dream. Yeah, pretty much.
Man, I'm listening.
I'm still trying to find this link for Laura.
Trying to find the link for who?
Laura.
The link in the chat.
Oh, it's for donations.
Oh, I'm sorry.
So, KP, I'm just going to leave it open to you now.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was asking you to tell me about the dream.
Oh, my dream. Okay, we're going to go into this. I was in a school and I was being held down by someone. Actually, I was being held up by someone that was really much bigger than me. I think it was a man. And there was a ton of people in the room. And then I went to my locker and I saw my ex, and my ex was like right in front of my face. We were arguing. And then there was like someone else there, like a girl that was like trying to calm me down.
Uh-huh.
And it was really scary.
So how long you known this ex?
I used to babysit him when he was a kid. I was his babysitter.
So how long has that been? Maybe 20 years since you started babysitting him?
30.
And how long have y'all been broken up? Like how long was y'all together for?
7. And then we broke up. We broke off and on for like a couple of years. But we've been off for like months and months now.
So what's the age difference?
4 years.
Okay. So what happened? Was y'all cool over the years, or did y'all meet back up later in life, or how did that work? What happened?
I was living with my boyfriend at the time, which my ex-boyfriend doesn't really think that fondly of my ex. But I was having a garage sale and I put it on Facebook Marketplace and he found me.
That's interesting. The
Yeah,
internet
he
is a
found my
crazy
garage
place.
sale.
Huh.
I
So how
just
you
want to
feel
know.
about this? You said what?
I just want to know why he's haunting me.
You might be haunting him. How you know it's him haunting you? That's why I'm trying to ask you
He's
the
in my
questions to
dream.
try to. Right. So that means you could be thinking about him. It's a two-way street. Yeah. Just because you think about somebody doesn't mean they're thinking about you first. You could just be that person could. Is that your last ex-boyfriend?
No.
So how many boyfriends you had since the dude that you used to babysit?
Okay, I'll try to count them on my finger.
But you said y'all been messed up. Y'all been not messed up. Y'all been broken up for months, right?
Yeah,
Maybe 6 months,
longer than that.
maybe 8 to 10 months.
Yeah.
Okay, so almost a year now.
So there's really only like one other guy.
And so that was short lived, I'm assuming.
Well, he
Unless y'all
moved out.
together now.
Well, he
Yeah.
moved out of state. He doesn't even live in
Okay.
the state.
Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, yeah. So what I'm thinking is that you might be thinking about love. You might even have a love interest. Either somebody might be admiring you or you might be admiring somebody. And sometimes an ex can pop up in a dream to give you a reference to love or to give you reference of qualities of a person, whether it's good or bad. But when you're talking about being in a locker in school, um it puts you you got to think about the symbolism of school, right? So this could be an experience, right? This could be a learning stage, or you get what I'm saying? So you got to figure out what I'm giving you that relates to your life. But again, the school could be a safe space where you just familiar, so the dream can deliver a message to you so you won't have to worry about it. But the actions in the dream is really important, like you being restricted, him holding you up, stuff like that. um it could be some repressed trauma, like maybe, you know what I'm saying, fear of like domestic violence or something like that. I don't know if you got a fear of it. I don't know if you ever been through domestic violence, but some sort of restriction, even if it's not allowing you to dress how you want, think how you want. You know what I'm saying? Some sort of restriction is, or maybe you could be restricting yourself right now from love because of your ex, because of the shit that your ex put you through. You know what I'm saying? So without that proper, without us bouncing back and forth to really understand what happened in your relationship, how it ended, why it ended, who ended it, etc., then it'd be hard. But I definitely feel like it's relating to love. I don't know if you contemplating again falling in love with somebody or something like that, but you scared of the same old. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. So you can kind of fill me in on, what you thinking and what you feeling, and we can go from there.
Well, I'm really stressed out about school because I'm in school right now and I just really do not want to take my quiz today.
Hmm.
I just
So,
I just really don't want to do my schoolwork.
all right, so that's interesting. So, what about the ex though? What was the personality of the ex?
He could be a little bit like in your face.
So, was it verbal abuse or something like that,
Um,
or worse, maybe?
yeah, words hurt, cut me down.
Okay, so that might be the restriction I was talking about. All right, so
He still uses
you said what?
he still uses words to cut me down.
Why? Why do you allow him to use words to cut you down?
I think he thinks it's funny.
No, what I'm saying is, for one, why can something outside of you affect something inside of you, especially if it's not life or death, right? And two, why are you still talking to him?
I'm not. We're not in contact.
Oh, okay, you said he's still cutting you down. Okay, so that's why I said that. All right, cool. All right, that's cool. So the restriction. Maybe your dream is telling you you need to force yourself to do your schoolwork. Maybe he's representing the energy that you need to motivate yourself to do your homework this evening. That's what I'm picking up. I think that was a direct message in real time that you don't need to be scuba diving off the deep end like you don't got shit to do. That's what I think that message is. Now, if you consistently seeing messages of him in dreams, we need to do some more question and answer. Make sure you don't get PTSD, shit like that. But yeah, I think that was a very clear, direct message. I think you need to do your schoolwork.
Do you think you could draw a couple of cards for like motivation?
You need motivation.
Yeah.
What's the difference between my cards and your cards?
Because they're from you.
So you like me?
Well, I don't want to read for myself.
Why? Then you're not a reader then.
I mean, I do it. I do it. No, trust me, I do it. I just would prefer you to do it right now.
So you trust the cards over my brain?
I'm just
I'm just
uh,
messing with you. I'm just messing with you.
I'm just trying to have a relationship with you, KP. I mean, I'm not saying it's a romantic one. But like, I mean, this is what I'm like really getting into tarot.
Hmm.
So, and I mean, we're both online here. We're both
Hmm.
fighting for the same audience. Um,
Not
you know,
necessarily.
well, I think we are.
I don't think we are. Well,
You
you
don't.
can fight for my audience, but I'm not going to fight for your audience.
I mean, but we both need an audience,
Hmm.
um and so I saw a lot of similarities in our channels.
Hmm. All right, so I'm resetting my deck so I can come through fresh for you. All right.
Well, maybe that's
I
the
just
question you should ask, is if I should even be doing this reading business.
why? Why wouldn't you? You here, right? You're successful. So what's the problem? Can you see yourself doing this for the next 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 years of your life? You got to stop the cigarettes. You can't do it every 5, 10 minutes. Not when KP around. You're gonna have to breathe. That second hand, that reaction that you got where you don't even think about lighting it, you just do it. You're gonna have to fight that. All right. Every few like you, I think this might be the second one since you've been live. So just slow it down just a little bit for me, okay?
Okay, sorry.
On the
That's
tobacco. On the tobacco. Only because you know it's extra shit in that tobacco. Now, if you were smoking like the American spirits or something like that, those cigarettes only got 3 ingredients. But yeah, make sure you're taking care of your body, Kate. Ain't nobody gonna love you like you can. All right. No more stress, no more anxiety. You got to start breathing. All right. So, um, mm, you said motivation. All right. So I'm about to
yeah,
turn on the camera in a second. I want you to say hi to my baby snake. Him named Druzy. I,
baby
yeah,
snake.
it's a crystal. I had a real snake, but I had to leave him. I think my ex, she said she gave him away to a guy at the pet store I used to go to, but I don't believe her. But that's another story. All right, so let me flip the camera.
How come
So
we
what I'm
never see you?
because I'm the international man of mystery, like Austin Powers. Um, I'm not here to be famous. If you worried about what I look like, you can't get the messages that I'm giving because you worried about, oh, KP look cute. Look at KP with a haircut. Oh, KP. All right. So I'm gonna go to the Rider Waite deck, and then I'm gonna get an overarching tone. And this is going to be best course of action. To get everything in order. All right. This might be if you choose to work with me as a life coach, this might be the foundation for our life coaching. This reading right here. That's what I'm gonna look this I'm gonna look to this reading to really, really, really sink my teeth into who you are as a person. All right. So when I ask questions, I need you to be snappy and give the
Yeah.
most important information possible. All right. Because one way that I bring like the picture together is question answer form. All right, sun card. All right. So excuse me while I eat these noodles, but I gotta take care of my body. Um, the sun card with the major arcana card, which is a great card for right now because I'm looking to force you in a direction. All right, not force you against your will, but just push you. All right. So the sun card is a major arcana card, whether it's slow and gradual or fast and hard. This major arcana card is going to be an energy that's going to be setting the tone for you moving forward. Okay. So what I'm gonna do is break down the card and then tell you what I see for you, and then we're gonna consult my other deck to see if we can get any insight. All right. So I hope you got your pen and your pad ready. All right.
Yeah.
So I want you to look out for the number 1, the number 9, the number 10, and the number 0. All right. So when you Add 1 plus 9 together, you get 10. All right. So 1 plus 0 is 1. So this is telling me that you're ready to start off. Hit a reset in your life. Based off of the numbers alone, it's time for you to hit a reset. All right. So the reset is going to be how well you can channel the symbolism of sunflowers. All right. So while I'm explaining to you the rest of the card, I want you to Google symbolism of sunflowers. There's 4 of them in specific. So this is saying that we have a new foundation. All right. 4 is the number of balance and stability. The number 4 is the number of duality. All right. I mean, no, 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 no. The number 4 is balance and duality doubled to create a solid foundation and stability. I'm sorry. I apologize. Um, so let me know when you get the sunflowers, okay? So the white horse is going to be another heavy symbolism thing, but I'm not going to focus on the white horse. I think we all can do our research on what the white horse symbolizes. All right. Um, Similar to the 4 horses. Okay, horses play a prominent role in tarot, just like in the Bible. All right. So what I want to do is focus on the little baby that we see here. And if I can, I'm gonna see if I could, excuse me, zoom in on this card a little bit. Let me see where my deck go. Let me see. Is that better? Not really. See if I can get as close as possible. Okay. Maybe that's a little too close. Okay. So the baby here. Okay. Similar to the baby that's in the 6 of Cups, um, 10 of Cups, and every other baby besides well, maybe besides the death card. But this baby is the future you. You might say, KP, now what kind of quantum futuristic ancient past shit are you talking about? I'm a grown woman. How can I ever become that baby? Well, symbolically and spiritually speaking, you can become that baby, right? Say for example, the rebirth after the baptism when you make the new covenant with the new God, the God that promised that He'll save you as long as you be obedient to Him, and that He promised not to smite the whole world, right? So this represents you being quantumly entangled with the true you. So the true you, similar to the world card, similar to the star card, the nakedness represents you releasing the things that hold you back, habits, right? It's funny you like that right before I say that. Bad habits, um, memories, thoughts, um, definition of what it means to be a woman, definition of what it means to be beautiful, definition of what it means to be successful. You becoming naked is you stripping away all of the labels that you put on yourself or that the world put on you. But the reason why you put it on yourself is because you accepted it for yourself. If I told you you was ugly and you believed it, you just changed your world because I told you to. Okay? So it's no more of that, right? So the reason why they're using a naked child and not a naked person, adult per se, is because that represents the spirit or the personality of a person. Okay, emotional state. So what do a 5-year-old care about? You think a 5-year-old care about college?
No.
You think a 5-year-old care about where Santa Claus get the gifts from?
Yeah.
No, where he get them from? Like
The
how they
North
made and
Pole.
everything. The truth. I'm talking about the truth.
The
Maybe you
truth.
don't know. All right, so maybe we're gonna skip Santa Claus. All right, so um, what I'm saying is that a child that age, they don't really care about the gas prices. They don't know nothing about the price of eggs going up in 2025, right? A 5-year-old kid, a 6-year-old kid have no clue what we went through during COVID, right? So I say all that to say sometimes ignorance is bliss. The caveat is if you pursue the truth, you're going to reach a point to where you can't be ignorant anymore, right?
Yeah.
So eventually, right? Unless we go lobby, unless we go riot, we're not gonna really do nothing about gas prices.
Yeah.
Unless we get the laws changed, we're not gonna get, police brutality stopped.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So you becoming that little baby on that horse is you saying, you know, fuck all of those things. I'm focused on love. I want my favorite food, my favorite people. You know what I'm saying? I want to go to my favorite places and do my favorite things, make my favorite money, go to my favorite stores. This is you saying, you know what? Fuck everything. Right? You ever woke up one day and said you was done? Maybe in a relationship, maybe in a job where you were just like, I quit and I don't give a fuck who give a shit about it. You ever had that moment in your life?
Yeah. All the time.
Not you. Not you. I can't picture you cussing. Not
Are
you.
you kidding me? I can curse.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Don't make me get my belt. So so I say all that to put you in the mindset of this card, which is now that meditating, now I'm embracing my abilities, now I'm seeing growth. Now I realize that naturally I'm a magnet. How do you become a magnet? You become a magnet by doing what? Raising your voltage and attracting the people to you. You'll attract the people to you by operating authentically, right? Because when you operate authentically, you're going to get people who mirror you, whether it's people who show you who you was, show you who you are, or show you who you're going to be. You're going to attract you, but you're going to have to understand that you're going to have to project you. And the projection that you're going to have to project is going to be of the highest vibratory frequency, which is the four sunflowers. So now I've gave you plenty of time to do your homework. What is the symbolism of the four sunflowers? What is the symbolism of the sunflowers?
I looked it up. I got
Hmm.
happiness, loyalty,
Hmm.
adoration, harvest, and spirituality.
So how would those things be if you had a list and you went to Spirit and you said, Spirit, I want these things on this list? Would you be mad if you got anything on that list?
Mad?
Do you crave anything on that list? Maybe you crave all of those things, right? Is those things that you crave in your life? Is
Yeah.
those things that you think will bring you long-term happiness, which is what we call fulfillment?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that's going to be your new foundation. No more shoulda, coulda, wouldas. No more I can'ts and I wants. The only time you should get upset and pout and get depressed is when there's literally no other way. Okay? No more giving up, no more nothing. All right? It's full steam ahead. All right, it's full steam ahead. So it's a lot more symbolism that I want to break down in this card, but I'm leave it at that. Right, the horse, right, the sacral chakra represent the flag, right, creative energy. You understand what I'm saying? It's time for you to tap into who you want to be, and the key for you to tap into who you want to be is going to be the four sunflowers. because it represents everything that everybody wants out of life. So instead of saying, "Oh, I wonder if it'll ever happen," now you can say, "Okay, I got to go to the store today. I wonder if I'm going to meet the one for me today." Not, no, I wonder if I'm scared I'm gonna get mugged today. No, I'm going in the store. Do I look cute? Am I going to meet the one for me today? You get what I'm saying? You see the difference in the mentality?
Yeah.
We leaving the car doors open, windows rolled down, right? Because we're not worried, we're not scared, we embracing all of the good things. Because have being worried and being scared ever stop bad things from happening? It might have kept you aware and it kept you vigilant. That probably prevented some things from happening because you wasn't relaxed. But bad things still happen no matter what. I hate to say it, but it's true. You got the high priestess card. Um, so this is a card that I love. This is a very highly controversial card. So we're gonna get back to the Sun card in a second. So I think you got a very clear game plan here. Okay, so the High Priestess represents somebody who is naturally gifted. However, the High Priestess also represents somebody who has done the work to not only be naturally gifted, but they have done the work to say, "I am a this, I am a that." Like for example, KP, right? I was naturally a spiritual person, whatever, but I decided to take a tarot class, right? I decided to take a Reiki class, to take a nutritionist class. You get what I'm saying? So yeah, she's psychic naturally, but this people fail to realize that just like the Hierophant, the High Priestess has on a uniform. So I always challenge, especially women who resonate with this card, are you doing your spiritual work? I don't care how many times you done had prophetic dreams. Are you perfecting those prophetic dreams? Can you have a prophetic dream on demand with your eyes open? Right? Right. The high priestess, the number two, balance, duality, partnership. Who is she in partnership with? Her higher self. How do you connect through the higher self? Through love, through knowledge, etc., etc. So the high priestess again, it represents somebody who's naturally gifted, of course, but it also can represent somebody who worked on their gifts, right? Because she has a scroll in her hand. She has on a uniform. If I didn't know no better, don't she look like a priest or something? Don't she look like some sort of clergy or something? And in her hand, that scroll says Torah on it or tarot, right? Tarot. So that means that not only is she naturally gifted, but she actually put her money and her time where her mouth is to reach mastery. So for you, that would look like you biting your tongue and actually going to do your schoolwork when we get done with this reading, right? Um, self-discipline, self-mastery is heavy in the high priestess card. I think a lot of people get this high priestess card and go crazy because a lot of people have low self-esteem, right? And a lot of people they need something to make them feel good. They need something to help them make it through the day, right? And they need something to make them feel unique. And really, unique is an illusion. I don't even know where the word came from itself. But I say all that to say, embrace teachings, embrace learning, whatever you can do. See, the high priestess represents institution. Again, just like the Hierophant. So perfect your craft. Whatever it is, perfect your craft. Because if you pay attention, it goes fool card, right? And then what comes after the fool card? The magician. So that's somebody practicing the craft to say, okay, you know what? I realize I practice the craft and I practice the craft just so I can build the abilities within myself. So now I don't even need the craft no more. I just should give me a selenite wand and a cold glass of water and I can channel anything you want me to. Or I can manifest, and that's the magician card. right? So the magician decided to turn things up a notch and say, you know what? Let's see if I can go read minds, right? Let's learn neuro linguistic programming, right? Let's go learn tarot. Let's go learn different stuff. Now I have these natural abilities. Let's exercise them in different ways. When people say, "Oh, I'm a natural challenger. I don't need tarot," I know that they don't know what they're talking about. I know they don't know what they're talking about because channeling naturally versus channeling via tarot is two different things. You can do both, but it's two different things. It could be a person who never ever heard a voice ever in their life, could be the best tarot reader in the world because tarot is a separate entity. So I don't know. I'm just going off and I'm just talking, talking, talking. But look and see where you can perfect you at with this high priestess card. Remember, remember what I was saying about this sun card where you got to project your energy. You, it's time for you to power up. It's time for you to power up. No more shoulda, coulda, wouldas. Like I said, no more self doubt. No nothing. Look at her face. Look how determined she is. I don't know if you can see it clear because I can't zoom in, right? But look how stern she is. This ain't just somebody who just woke up one day. It was like, oh, I dreamed of the lottery numbers. I'm psychic. No, this is somebody who actually sat down, read books, right? Joined organizations that help you with your abilities. You know what I'm saying? Finding a guru, finding a community, finding somebody that can help you connect to you as you. All right, so the Lover's card is under this card, the King of Cups. Okay, so it's a lot of intuition, a lot of psychic energy. All right, so I don't know. So I'm feeling two different readings here. So so I'm feeling like this is just a general reading, and I feel like we just got a love reading here. So I don't know if you got your eye on somebody or not with this King of Cups, but the Two of Cups is telling me that it might be a mutual attraction somewhere, or maybe coming up in the future you could meet somebody that's gonna open you up back to love. But you need to make sure you doing the work. Whenever, especially, man, I always tell people the first thing that you need to make sure you got in order before you start dating people is you, because it's not going to be fair to the people that you date if you still healing, you still trying to get to know yourself, you still trying to figure out where you got to go in life. If you got to travel, if you want to stay home, whatever it is, figure all that stuff out before you get with somebody. Now, I'm not saying you're going to be a perfect person. I'm not saying that you're going to be a perfect person, but what I'm saying is that you will benefit more if you get to know yourself better before you dive really, really deep. All right. So love is definitely on the horizon for you. I definitely feel like it's going to be somebody who's going to comfort you and provide that softer side. Even though they can be big and strong and musty, they still going to be able to look at you and make you feel special and welcome. You know what I'm saying? So when a King of Cups come in your life, you know it. I think especially spiritual women know it because they a little bit more in tune with their body than other women. But other people, I'll say that because there's a lot of men who's not in tune either, right? But yeah, this I definitely feel like love is on the horizon. I definitely the Two of Cups to me is saying like, hey, I got a crush on somebody or something like that, secret admirer. The Lovers is something different. Ten of Cups, you know what I'm saying? Ten of Pentacles, stuff like that. But the Two of Cups is saying that there is somebody out there for you for sure. And he might be closer than you think. He might be closer. That's very to me, that's a very strong energy to go. I think that your heart, what I'm picking up here with this sun card is that you got a pure heart and your heart has been projecting the energy for you, not your mind. So with that being said, if you sad, you're going to project sad energy, right? And it's not saying that you're doing it on purpose, like you want to take out your sadness and anger on people, or you want to wear it on your sleeve, but it's just who you are. You maybe you haven't figured out how to have a poker face. You know what I'm saying? Like somebody was just on my channel and we was talking about poker faces. So, this confirmation for me because, sometimes when I give readings, it be themes. And I noticed it too many times for it to be an anomaly. You know what I'm saying?
Did you
So
just say
yeah.
pure? Did you just say pure?
Did I say what?
Pure?
What did I say before it? I don't remember.
Oh, okay. Because my name means pure.
Or what did I say before? What did I say? I don't remember.
I think you said something about my heart is pure.
Yeah, you do got a pure heart. I could tell for the most part when people got pure hearts. Everybody got a heart, but some people heart turn cold. So what I mean by a pure heart is a person who's always giving, 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 and all of that kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Even if you deal with trauma, a giver is still a giver. You know what I'm saying? Now you might once you heal your trauma, you might put up restrictions on who you give to and whatnot, but a giver is still a giver, man.
Hmm.
So what I was saying about the pure heart is that the sun card is telling me that you've been projecting your raw emotion and not projecting the future that you want. And I'm picking up that one thing that you have been in contact with is the heart chakra, the area the this area of the spirit world that cover the heart chakra, meaning that like you still been hoping for love like that. Like I feeling like a lot of things has turned you off about this life from, like maybe you don't get super deep into politics, but it's important. You don't get super deep into entertainment, but you got your own little stuff that you like, and that's fine. But one thing that you always been wondering is love. And I think the key to your abilities is love. Because sometimes, if I can be honest with you, sometimes when I look at you, you look very drained. Like don't you know, like when you're looking for something, like that's what you look like. You look like you've been looking for something and you don't know where it's at and you just worry. Like I knew I had it somewhere. Like that's the vibe I be getting from you. And so I think that's been keeping you open for love. I don't know. I got something I'll say to you in private. But all of these cards here, even the sun card, all have headdress. Some cards don't. It's very few cards that, especially depending on the deck. But the headdress here is something that's very important, especially when you're looking at the King of Cups, because that's air element all the way. So it's definitely going to be a king here coming for you. Definitely somebody who's gonna romance you. He's gonna make you. When I see the twins right here, the two of cups, and then follow up with the king of cups. I'm feeling love, romance. I'm feeling like you could just cuddle up under this person's arms. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know what it is. It's like this person gonna logically know. I don't know if it's gonna be from experience or maybe y'all could just be super compatible. But it's almost like this person is just gonna know how to hit every button you got, right? Because the king is very logical, right? Even if the two of cups came with like a queen of wands or something like that, it could still represent a man. You already know that. But maybe the dominant personality traits of the person that you are going to be meeting is going to be the King of Cups. I don't know. So that's very intelligent and that's, very emotional, very romantic, very, very empathetic, sympathetic, apologetic. You know what I'm saying? A person that's gonna the King of Cups is a person who's gonna tend to your needs, right? The King of Wands is gonna tend to everybody's needs, if you know what I mean. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I'm gonna go ahead and leave the floor open for you for any questions, comments, and concerns.
Um, yeah, no, you summed that up pretty well. I'm going to be meeting the King of Cups I'm a water sign, so I don't know if that means anything to you, but so I'm
I'm not
basically
super. I'm not super. Hold the thought 1 second. I'm not super into signs because out of respect for the signs, out of respect for astrology, I really don't dip into astrology too much. But I am about to start back. But I could just tell that you a lover, and I don't think that it depends on your sign. But water signs are do tend to be, you know, a little bit more geared to emotional stuff. So go ahead.
oh, my moon is in Gemini. Um my moon
Mm.
is in, yeah,
My
and
my you know what? My Venus is actually in Scorpio. So my wait, is it Mars in the eighth house or is this I don't know how to say it, but anyways, I got Scorpio and Venus mixing. So me
Scorpio.
going through this, yeah, I'm a water sign. I'm a zebra. I'm a zebra. I like that. I'm a Libra Scorpio cuss. But my again, my we going through Venus retrograde. And I think Venus represent the A house, if I'm mistaken, which deal with love and relationships and stuff like that. I need
No,
to learn the houses. No, I'm wrong. Tell me, teach me.
I think the eighth house is mysteries.
Oh, that might be the Scorpio house then. Mm, So what? So whatever house it is, right now in the cosmos, this retrograde is gonna let me have it. Is anybody in the chat? I haven't been checking the chat. I don't know what's going on.
Okay, it has nothing to do with that.
Yeah, I just
There's
like to
no
be mindful of the chat. That's all. You good?
nope, there's no one in the chat. Can you give me just a second?
Yeah, you can take 2 seconds.
All right.
Well, sit down. Nope. Mm-mm. You go over there and do that. Yeah, go ahead.
Did you find your snake?
No, he's right here. Can't see him that good because I can't zoom in.
There's a snake in there?
No, the crystal is carved into a snake.
Right.
Oh, this is so it's two different crystals. This is the crystal. There's little sparklies and stuff in there. I think this is Druzy agate, I think it's called. And then this is raw labradorite. So
Hmm. And what do those do for the cards?
What do they do for the cards? Well, so crystals can cleanse your decks, protect your decks. Crystals can help you channel. Not necessarily the cards, but channel, channel just period. Um, Crystals is wonderful. I mean, we are crystals, right? Like the difference between so the unique thing about beings on this planet that a lot of people don't realize is that every element in the periodic table, for the most part, almost every element is within us. Now some of them is very microscopic, but when you're talking about stuff like silica, you know what I'm saying, calcium, magnesium, all of this stuff, these are minerals that we get from food and whatever. And crystals is made exactly of those minerals that we're made of. So all these people who be talking about, crystals this and crystal that, your body is a crystal, right? We got blood in our, we got gold in our brain, like it's crystal, it's quartz crystal, silica crystal all throughout our body, like. Like our body is liquid, our blood is liquid iron. So it's just like anybody who like we literally the opposite of Transformers, where our instead of our skeleton is on the inside instead of the outside. So Transformers is us if our shell or our bones and shit was on the outside, just like a beetle or something, but more like Transformers.
Hmm.
Just the just like us.
Uh-huh.
Because we nothing but metal and minerals and stuff. That's all we are.
Yeah.
We just a little bit more flexible than the Transformers. But same concept.
Right.
But anyways, though, you was asking me something, right? I don't remember what it was. I'm sorry.
I don't either.
I talk too much. I'm sorry.
I don't talk a lot.
Well, good job. Good luck being a YouTuber.
Yeah.
Maybe
I
you
know.
should maybe you should I don't know, do you AI let AI talk for you or something.
No, I like engaging with an audience.
Hmm.
Um,
Oh,
if
you asked me about the crystals. That's what it was. Go ahead, I'm listening.
Oh, I like engaging with the audience. Speaking of an audience, if you're tuning in, please feel free to ask a question. Um, yeah, I just wanted to talk about the audience for a second.
Hmm.
Where's the audience at?
They're gonna come.
Is that a puppy?
Yeah, you want to go outside? No, you want to go play.
What's his name?
Shit, puppy? I don't know. I don't be calling dogs by their name. I call them puppy. Oh, that's why he knew you was coming. I said that's why he knew you was.
Oh, I guess KP's microphone's off. I'll take this chance to talk since it's kind of hard to talk over someone. Hopefully, some viewers stop in to ask a question. I have a new deck today, and let's pull a number for the collective. Number 63, Money Tree.
Hey,
I always pull that card when new viewers come on. It's all about the money, KP.
unfortunately,
All about the dollar bills.
you know what Diddy said? All about the Benjamins, baby.
All about the Benjamins. Diddy. Are you a
Hmm.
Kanye West fan?
All the music.
Yeah.
You talking about on the music side?
Yeah.
Um, I haven't really kept up with his stuff though, but I do think he's musically inclined.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't really listen to much music at all right now though. I
Why
got my
not?
little one too. Because the music that I used to listen to was evil.
Oh.
Music I grew up on was evil. So
Hi, G. What's up, G?
What up, G?
Excuse me. G, would you like a reading? Yes, Cooper Stain. Oh, okay. Okay, this is a new deck, so I'm going to read straight out of the book.
What's the name
I
of the
do
deck?
too. It's the Cat Tarot.
Cat Tarot. That's interesting. I would love to see that deck.
I just got it last night. Hot off the presses.
Hot off the press.
Okay, so I have to translate these cards. It'll be a second.
What you mean you got to translate it?
Well, they have, like, this one has a triangle on it, and I don't know what triangles mean.
The different triangles are the different elements.
Right, but I don't know what element that is.
You saying hello to me? I'm trying to go to your YouTube channel so I won't have to be leaning looking at my phone, but my
This
computer
card
going slow.
represents the intersection of our hearts and our intellects. There's no pussyfooting around this one. There's emotional pain on the horizon, a piercing of the heart. I think this is like the Three of Swords in tarot. It is the Three of Swords.
Give me 1 second. Let me it's
It
not
hurts.
I just searched you, but I can't
And
find
there's
you.
nothing. I'm gonna mute KP for just. Can I mute you, KP? Do you mind? It hurts, and there's nothing to do but feel the feelings. Make time to cry, yell, even. You can heal until you get it all out. Remember, pain is sometimes necessary for growth. The next card you got is the Devil. The dog. So cats and dogs are afraid of each other. Like most dogs are all bark and no bite. The dog's gentle expression and uplifted paw represent the lure of more base desires, such as slobbering and tail wagging. The leash around the dog's neck symbolizes how we are held in bondage, slaves to our own self-destructive instincts. Well, this is really long reading. Yet looking closely, you can see that the leash is actually quite loose. The dog could free itself if it tried, but it is a dog and therefore incapable. To the World card, completion, completing a goal, lesson, immigration, or travel. I know, gee. Oh, thank God it ends well. There's an Ace of Wands backing it up. I feel like I accidentally muted KP. You're gonna
I
stay.
wasn't I wasn't talking about anything. I was just trying to hurry up and so I can have a visual of the cards. That's all.
Oh,
I wanted to see the cards too. That's all I was saying. I was trying to hurry up and load up the live so I could see the cards. I saw a couple of them though.
this totally looks like the world card, doesn't it?
Mm, let me see. I'm a little bit behind. Yeah. Wait, the double card.
The
I
world.
like the deck so far. Yeah, I like that deck so far. I didn't see that first card that you pulled. What was the very first card that you pulled?
The Three of Swords.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so since I'm looking at it from my computer, it's going to be a little bit delayed. Oh, that's a mommy kitty on a world card. Oh, the Three of Swords. He chewing up the swords. Yeah. I want a tiger kitty. Yeah, I want an all black cat. I had a Russian blue and then I had like a tabby. He was like I want a girl calico, but I want yeah, that's the mommy kitty. Yeah, I like that deck. I want to get a new deck. I think I'm ready for a new deck now. I want to get a fancy rider weight deck, like one of those like thick, sturdy rider weight decks. That's like holographic. I want to get one of those.
Hmm.
And then
Do
I
you
want to try to. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
do you want a reading from my millennial deck, KP?
What? So what decks do you have available, real fast? Can I choose, or do you got a couple handy right there that I could choose
Yeah,
from?
I'll list them
Is
off for you. I have
is
Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice. Hmm?
oh nothing. Go ahead.
I have Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice, Stranger Things, Alice in Wonderland, The Nightmare Before Christmas, The Labyrinth, um, the Yes No deck, the
I
Kawaii
need
Kitty
one of them. I said I was gonna get one of them. I'm sorry.
Millennial Tarot deck,
Hmm.
and a lot of different Oracle cards.
Can I get one from the animals? Can I get a card, at least one card from the animal deck, the new one you just got? I like that.
Okay.
That none of the other ones. One of them stood out to me. I know I said I need to get a yes no deck. I gotta get a yes no deck. I want to go break up my pendulum too, but it's been calling me.
You have temperance, balance, moderation, self control. Number 14, you're really eyeing that fish. That pretty much sums it up, that cat eyeing that fish.
Hmm. I like the interpretation of these cards. That is really cool
Ooh, you have the Ace of
because
Wands.
hmm
And do you know what that means?
yeah.
It's the SEX card.
No, it's not. Well, I guess it is, but
It is.
I wasn't expecting. Yeah, I mean, yes, it is, but I just wasn't expecting that to. I wasn't expecting that. All right, I'm ready. Shit. No, I'm just playing, but I like that deck. That's a cool deck. That's a fun deck. That's like for people who's like advanced. You know what I'm saying? Readers. That's a nice deck. That's funny. Let's see. I've had one, two, three. I think I have four. 5 tarot decks altogether. I think I got
Nice.
4 and 5.
Yeah, I've spent too much money on tarot decks.
That's cool. People like them though. Have you ever have you ever have you ever no, I just got distracted. Have you ever no, I forgot what I was saying. All right, never mind. I'll come back to it.
Okay.
Oh, have you ever explored the YouTube studio online on the website?
I don't think so.
So, so in the YouTube Studio website, you can have like a description for your videos, like preloaded, and then of course you can always edit it, but you can set it for a default, so you won't have to write a description every single time. And what a lot of tarot readers do is that they will list all of their decks in the description, and then that way if somebody donate, then they can just tell them like, hey, here's my rules, you know, here's my prices or whatever, here's my contact, and here's my list of decks, you know what I'm saying? So that way you don't have to let them decks be on the shelf.
Wow, Claudia's tuning in from a cruise now to Mexico. How exciting.
Okay then, shout out to you on the cruise.
Claudia, let me know if you have any questions.
Oh, you got a tortoise shell cat?
What's that?
Mm,
Okay,
she
P, you were
said,
right.
well, I don't. We got to catch up. You got to fill me in on what happened. All right, but Kate.
I got the Two of Swords. This is time to compromise or make a decision.
Hmm.
You may be baffled by a situation around you or biased in your point of view. The Two of Swords asks you to stretch, to broaden your horizons, and at least try to see things from an objective point of view. Is it fear that's keeping you from seeing things clearly? Perspective is key. This is a difficult decision.
Hmm. One that's gonna not require too much emotion, but you're gonna have to make the right decision based on the best possible outcome.
Yeah.
Maybe it might be time to put you first.
You're welcome, Claudia.
Yeah, Kate, with the accurate readings.
Nice. Oh, I'm so jelly. Enjoy that sunshine and everything that's nice about Mexico.
Shout out to everybody in the chat. Make sure y'all hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. Kate, you can come over to my channel one day and do some reading so we can get you some subscribers. We can make it mandatory that they subscribe to you. We can
Okay.
hurry up and get you to 500.
Yeah, I'm kind of just taking my sweet time with subscribers. I don't want anybody to sign up for something that they don't want to sign up for. Um,
I ain't gonna lie to you. That's not for you to decide. You present the world who you are, and they subscribe if they want to. I mean, we're not gonna force nobody. You know what I'm saying? You deserve all the success that's coming to you.
mhm. Yeah, I did have that Sun card. The card's all about.
Embrace it. Embrace it, Kate.
I still don't want to do my homework.
What subject is it?
It's business.
Mm, that shit. I'm quite sure you got that.
I'm
But
really thinking about skipping it.
not a test. How long is it?
It's a quiz.
10 questions?
20.
Oh, okay. You can do that while we on live.
No, I can't. It takes me 20, 30 minutes to finish.
So that's nothing.
No.
Man, oh my God. 30 minutes is nothing.
It's agonizing, though.
Breathe.
It's 30 minutes of pain.
No, it's not pain because it's necessary for where you want to be in the future. So there is no emotions attached to this.
Gee, your monkey face is coming out. Crying. I'm
Mhm.
crying with you.
What does the moon mean? I don't know what you mean. What does the moon mean?
What does the moon card mean to you?
What does the moon card mean?
Yeah,
Can you confirm, Michael? That's what you mean? The moon card?
that's what he means. He asks me this question all the time.
Mm, how about you tell me what it means to you, and then I will see if there's anything that I can fill in for you. How about that?
I think we established it's Pisces energy.
What is Pisces energy?
What is Pisces energy? Duality. Or is that Gemini?
No, the moon is Pisces. The moon card is Pisces. Neptune, third eye.
I still see the moon as illusions.
It is illusions because the moon represents the water element, which is the internal environment. So this is where astrology and tarot really meet the closest, more than probably anywhere else. Um, so so the moon was so the symbology of the card, right? If you can't read symbols, you can't read tarot. I'm not saying that you're not psychic. I'm not saying that you're not a clairvoyant. But if you can't read the symbols, then you can't read tarot. All right. So so of course the different decks is going to have different symbols in it for the interpreter, right? But For the most part, all the cards mean the same, no matter what deck it is. It's just how the difference is how the author interprets the message based on their background. So then they make a deck based on what's close to their heart and their mind from their point of view because of their situations and circumstances. But in
It
general, this go ahead.
it's really a card of following your own intuition, though.
Well,
Intuition.
well, if you know anything about astrology, the moon is the internal environment, right? Which the feminine right brain, which rules intuition as well. Because remember, the sun is left brain, the masculine energy, the projector, right? So when you're talking about the moon, the symbology of the card is the moon itself representing that water element is going to bring the truth out. So yes, illusions and stuff like that is definitely hidden within the card because what's done in the dark comes to light, and that's what happens on the full moon. What happens with the moon, right? The tides, right? Human emotion, animals, as well as the earth's emotions, right? The oceans, right? The moon controls the ocean's tides, right? The earth's tides, not just the ocean, but all of the earth, the Great Lakes, all of that. The Black Sea, Red Sea, Dead Sea, Blue Sea, right? So the moon controls the water. It pulls on the emotions of the planet itself. So that is the internal environment. So the moon, what y'all see in the moon card, is the actually what's going on internally, right? So the classic Rider Waite, you see two dogs, right? It's like a wild wolf, and then it's like a modern day canine, right?
Yeah.
So what that represent is both of them is howling at the moon, right? So what that represent is that whether it's an advanced person, like a spiritual person, or whether it's a muggle, right, a non-magical person, they still going to be people. People are people no matter what. Okay. So in closing, so you can get to the reading, all right, because they're asking for a reading. So in closing, uh, the crustacean that's coming out of the water is a person who is climbing out of the emotions because the water represents emotions, right? This is a person who has developed a tough exterior, right? This is a person who developed a tough shell, and now they're going to follow the path of their own, right? They're calling their own destiny. They're letting their true light shine. All right. So, I mean, we can go a lot deeper on that card, but I'm gonna let you. What's up? Namaskaram, Dalai Lama. I mean, Dalai. I always say that. Mala, Japa Mala. All right, KP. I got this card for my former friend Josh, and I got the High Priestess. I can tell why y'all best friends then, because they they carry similar energies.
What can I get for De La Mala? The Six of Cups, nostalgia, reunions, innocence in the past. In the present, the Queen of Wands, a bold, courageous, feisty person who's confident and self-assured. To the Seven of Pentacles, waiting on results, uh, patience, hard work, success. There seems to be a holdup with the money. In this card, the Seven of Pentacles, you're waiting on your results. This is the harvest that hasn't come in yet. And this is you, a feisty person. And in your past, you were getting really nostalgic about something. I'm going to start reading my tarot readings in reverse, like go forward and then go backwards. Does that help? And then the King of Wands just showed up. This is a bold leader, very charming and courageous. This is the card that I named the channel after, the Empress. Looks like she has a heart pillow. You have a divine counterpart. Dela, your King of Wands was right behind the Queen. It's interesting on this card, there's salamanders. There's a really tiny salamander. You can't see it. I think it'll be exciting.
Gotta charge my devices up.
Mine are always plugged in.
That's what's up. All right, kid. Yeah, I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna hop off for a minute. Make sure you hit me up. Um, I will be going back live on my channel in a little while after the phone charge. I gotta charge my other phone, the phone that I normally go live on. So in the meantime, I actually got schoolwork I got to do too. So in the meantime, I am about to step back, and I will be periodically checking in through the chat. All right.
Okay.
So I want to thank you for having me on. Again, shout out to Empress of Tarot. Make sure y'all hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. Make sure y'all donate. Shit, even if y'all donate $1, that'd be appreciated. You know what I'm saying? She put a lot of hours in on here. How long you had your channel again?
It's been about 3 months.
Yeah, she got a lot. She put in a lot of hours, y'all. So make sure y'all support, like, share, all of that good stuff. All right. Y'all can find me at Readings by KP. You know what I'm saying? I do free live tarot readings all day, every day. I think for at least for the next couple of hours, it's going to be paid readings only. So, depending on what level of paid reading you want, it's going to have to be in private. Certain readings I'm not doing in public. It's just going to take too long. Okay. And plus, I like to talk to the person to get confirmation, and because I don't just give readings. Like, I like to give advice, or you know what I'm saying? I always try to leave people with some sort of advice or something like that to when they walk away from my reading. So, but with that being said, I'm gonna go get something to drink because my mouth is sticking together. All right, so I'll be in the chat. Peace, love, health, and wealth to everybody. All right.
Bye, KP. No, with the Nine of Swords, this is anxiety, grief, depression, worries, negativity, guilt, regret, overthinking. This is the overthinking card. I guess I'll stay on for my international audiences. I know this is like dinner time right now. I'm actually getting kind of hungry myself. Maybe I should end the live so I can eat dinner. I think that's what I'll do. Good night, you guys. Have a great Sunday. I know there's not much left of Sunday. Check me later Monday morning. I will go live Monday morning. Hopefully earlier tomorrow.